Good morning, y'all. This is Thursday, and I am Eugenia from Kentucky. This is my front yard flower and garden area. I do plant some okra and some blueberries and medicinal plants up this way. So I hope everybody's having a blessed day, and let's get started. So last year I had the spiky grass. It's starting to come back. I planted some marigolds in there. And on this side, I'll take you over here. Sorry, the grass is starting to grow back in, so it's patchy right now, but don't look at it too bad. Don't judge me. We got some perennials, some tulips and perennials coming up. I don't know what this bush is quite yet. It started coming up last year. It's turning into some kind of bush or tree. We're gonna see what it is. If I don't like it, I'll cut it down. But my circle around the Japanese maple tree is full of buttercups and tulips and some of these flowers that my mom got me. These are the pink ones. I got some up by my porch that are purple and white, but they're coming up really good right now. That bucket is full of strawberries. As you see, I just threw some flower seeds in here. They're starting to germinate and come up. My mom bought me a blue hosta, and it's starting to come up right there. I see that little white. Yeah, it's coming up. So we starting it in a pot. My old Navy symbol medallion from when I got out the military. We got some more tulips and buttercups coming up on the side back here. Some of my hedging bushes coming. I think this is these are pink ladies. I haven't put nothing in there, but this is where I had the cat's comb. Yeah, it dried up and died, and I guess all the seeds are out of it. Yeah, so that'll become mulch. Some more pink ladies. This is a I can't think of it. It's kind of like a hydrangea, but it's like a red maple, red leaf something. Yeah, so then we got our callies and and then another pink one, and then some marigolds in there. Yeah, coming up real nice. It's gonna be real nice and full. This is where I had my cannas at last year. Some of the buttercups done transferred to over here, and they're coming up. This is going to be another raised bed. This is that crab plum that we pulled. I hope it starts coming back alive soon. Over here we got some sweet basil and onions in this one and that one. These beds, two beds right there that's connected, we're going to put some bags of dirt in there, and then we're going to plant some turnip greens and see if we can get them growing for this fall. I planted some turnip greens right in this little patch, and you can see they are starting to come up. A lot of the mulch might be blocking it, but I see some germination coming up. So I wanted to see if this soil will produce anything, and I need probably about another 2 bags of soil to top this off. We'd get a little bit of sun in the morning on this side, but then around noon it's all shaded because the sun goes over this way and back. So this side gets more sun, but that's somebody else's house, and I wish I could, grow stuff on that side. It'd be so much better because it gives so much more sun hours. And then we'll go around here to the front. This is a butterfly bush. The hummingbirds love it. This is where I catch most of the hummingbirds when I see them in the morning. But it hasn't started producing nothing. It still look like it's halfway dead, but it always comes back. This is another hydrangea bush. It has the big white flowers on it. My calla lilies, I don't see them coming up yet, but I usually have them right around this little yellow bike. We got some fig, jostaberry, goji berry. We got some kiwi and pomegranate. We got the red and green, what are those called? Currants. We got a big lemon tree. It's the variegated lemon. And then right behind it, we have my mango, and a little mango that I just planted the seed about 2 weeks ago. It's starting to grow up too. And then we have a golden raspberry right here up front. They're coming up a whole lot. So we got a lot of tulips on this side. This side gets more sun in the evening time after 12. So that side stays shaded. It doesn't get as much, so we don't plant as much over there. That was an old fern, but I wanted to keep the bucket to grow in this year. We also have a lime that I'm still tending to see if it's going to come up, but you can see the mango right there now, a little bit better. And right beside that stick with the copper in it, you can see the little mango coming up. So we got some more hedges growing. Over here we got some pink ladies. Over here, this is where I had the Jerusalem artichoke, and some more cannas was growing over here. And then I had 2 more currants growing right here. Around the tree, we planted mums and tiger lilies last year, and some of them are turning green. I planted some aloe out here because this area doesn't get watered as much, and that's a little blueberry right here. You can see it got the little blueberry nodes coming up on them. So hopefully it does well, because this is well lit, but also it gets a lot of sun, but it also gets a lot of shade too. So we're gonna see if this blueberry likes it better right here this year. We got some tulips and some more of those perennials coming up. The little purple and blue flowers coming up. A lot of my old summer stuff that I left out here, you can see again. But yes, coming up. Let me go close this front door, and we'll walk around to the back. And we'll show you the greenhouse, the backyard. Come on. That's Nova and Nobe. Nobe is the small one that looks like a chihuahua. She does not obey, so she got the weird name. And then Nova is the mother. She was mated with a chihuahua, and we got Nobe. Let's walk into the garden this morning. Come on. So we got the green sugar snap peas coming up right there. Hopefully they'll trellis up like this again. We got my beautiful climbing rose bush, and it's starting to trellis. We got some cabbages and red romaine growing in the fabric containers, and some more lettuce, butter crunch lettuce and kale, and a couple of onions growing in these 2-side beds. Got a tulip and some more little perennials, and a marigold coming up. I'm leaving the tomato cages because I will plant a tomato back there. But as you can see, we got a red ace cabbage, leafy lettuce, I think it's called a Luna lettuce, and a Japanese cabbage. And in between we have onions growing. In each one of these bags we got a cabbage, lettuce, and onions. And in between we'll have cages for the tomatoes. This bed got hit by frost, but it's coming back. It's starting to regrow a lot of it. So we got lettuce, some petunias, and we got broccoli and cauliflower in this bed. A lot of butter crunch and Luna lettuce, and a lot of the perennial flowers. These little purple ones, I don't know what they're called, but they are coming up. And then a lot of those flowers are coming up as well. I put the wire baskets over the cabbage, but I also sprayed them. I had cut the green onion tops off of my green onions and boiled them for a few minutes and put it in a water bottle, and I sprayed them. So far so good. The leaves haven't been touched by no aphids or nothing, and they're growing quite well. You see that bird? Yeah, he's been coming down and plucking my corn out. As you can see, my cherry tree is starting to get some nodes on it and look like they're gonna start opening up. The grapes are doing well. I mulched them in for the winter real good. See, you can see some of my corn. He comes over here and scratches until he gets to them. That's a corn right there. That's a corn right there. Yeah. Oh, my hip. Sorry, y'all, I'm old. Some more cabbages. These are the early bird cabbages. Yeah, some more tulips coming up around the bunny. And then we got spinach and onions in this bed. And it looked like it's doing really well. Really well. We can pan over here. The pear tree, that's the strawberry fountain that I did a couple of days ago. I think it was last week, actually. They're adjusting quite well to it. So we put some more sugar snap peas in the bucket with the pear tree. The blackberry bush is starting to bud and grow some stems on it again. We got early bird cabbage and the red ace cabbage, and then some lettuce or spinach back here. Then over here we got the garlic, and then we got some Georgia collards growing over here. Then at the end we got some potatoes that haven't came up yet. These are my 3 other blueberry bushes. So we got 2 right there, and then 3 over here, and 1 up front. So that's where the 6 bushes are. And this one is an early blueberry, so it looked like the buds is about to open up on those. Another potato patch back there. Doing well. So I took the tuxedo hydrangea out, and the eucalyptus is growing up the side of the greenhouse now, but it's starting to get some greenery around the hydrangea again. The tomatoes, the strawberries are growing out of the little cell blocks. I took the broccoli out of the greenhouse and brought it out here, and it's time to harvest these. They're starting to open up too much, but it's time to harvest them. They're looking really well. We got some new florets over here growing. Yep. Some more strawberries. I need to fill those holes back up. But these strawberries, planted those. And then I think this was a mint that's growing back right there. But all of these are strawberries growing back. My lemon balm is starting to open up right there. Oh, let's go in the greenhouse, because I cleaned the greenhouse. I took all of these pots out of there and a lot of the trees out of there. So all we got left is the variegated lemon that got hit a little bit by the winter. I hope it's still alive, because it's still kind of green. We gonna cross our fingers and hope and pray. And then the orange tree over there as well got hit. I did have them wrapped in these pool noodles, the stems and everything, and I had them covered up with a garden cover, that plastic right there. So hopefully they didn't get hit too bad. But as you can see, this is the giant OS cabbage, and it is putting on the head. This is what the giant Japanese cabbage looks like when it's ready. So I have to harvest that soon. But as you can see, the pineapples did die in the winter, so I know I'm gonna have to cover them up. When I got 2 new heads of pineapples to start this year, and I'll cover them up during the winter with the plastic covers, and hopefully I can build a greenhouse inside the greenhouse so it'll hold. And then I saw on Facebook or YouTube or something where a lady put her compost inside the greenhouse because compost heats up and it can help heat your greenhouse. So I'm thinking about doing that this year, this winter. I got another Japanese cabbage over here. That is a lemon balm or a lemon grass right there. That hasn't started greening yet, but them and some buttercups coming up over there. Some more OS cabbages right here, and they're starting to ball. So we cleaned all of this up. I still got a little bit of cleaning to do with my succulent bags, but I see a little green, so some of them might come back. But yeah, we got all this cleaned up so we can plant some peppers in here this year, because the peppers did really well last year inside the greenhouse. Cleaned that bed up. We got a little bit more cleaning to do in there. And then I started some green beans and some carrots in them 2 trays, and I'll figure out some flowers to put in those hanging baskets up there like I did last year. I like flowers in the greenhouse. It's so inviting. So I cleaned this bucket up. These are the pomegranates I planted in there last year. They got some little nodes on them, but that's the basil. The old basil died out, so we got some new basil coming up. Excuse me. My green onions that I chopped off and put in that water spray is around some of these cabbages and broccolis. Help deter the pests, but that's what we sprayed on them. My marigolds are coming up. As you can see, this broccoli was shaded by the taller broccoli, so it wasn't doing as well. I hope it will recover. We'll see. If it doesn't, we got other broccolis to harvest off of, and the heads are getting big on those. Yeah, so the plum tree is getting some green buds on it. This plum tree has what I call the little white pearl flowers that's about to bust open, and it is full of them. 2 Brussels sprouts in that pot, and on the back side I buried some more green beans. The little water fountain. No sun today. It's an overcast, so maybe another Japanese cabbage. And this is a peach tree. These have the little pink buds on it, and then that's another peach tree that is starting to get the nodes on there, but it doesn't have peach the pink buds. I think it has white buds, so I think it's a different type of peach tree. And then in that black basket is my naked cherry bush, and I don't know if you can see, but it actually has some greenery on it. Some more greens and radishes, onions, and broccoli and kohlrabi is all in this bed right here. Yes. I got some potatoes in this bed. They haven't poked their heads up yet. Strawberries. I think these are some more pink ladies coming up. And then the strawberries. I got all the strawberries out of the bed right here. And I haven't been able to get these yet because they're in the walkway. I planted some green beans here, and it looks like a squirrel has been digging right there where the green beans are, so I'm gonna have to cover those back up. But the strawberries that I took out of this bed, I put them into this bed. As you can see, they are a lot. But this is another plum crab, and it does have some nodes and some greenery on it. Same, it was from that tree out there that I showed you earlier, and this one as well. got some greenery on it, so I think they're gonna do well. And this is how I did the lemon and the orange tree inside the greenhouse. I put the pool noodle around it, about 3/4 of the way up the tree. Oh shit! What you doing here? You scared the... Oh, let me